What's up, guys? Spencer here from Soul Sandy Sneaker Podcast. It's been a while since I've done one of these sneaker reviews, but this one was a hot commodity this weekend. Honestly, this one kind of snuck up on people just because the original release date for most retailers was February 14th, All-Star Weekend. But I guess Nike decided that that weekend was just too stacked because it was. I'll link a video that my brother Jeremiah made about February and All-Star Weekend. So, go check them out, and then, you'll see what you're up against for February. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're at 199 subscribers as of today, January the 25th. So it means a lot. I appreciate you guys, and I want to be here and do this for you. So, like, comment, subscribe, please share. I appreciate it. So today we're going to be talking about the Diamond Turf. This is the original colorway of the Diamond Turf. This is his first signature shoe. Who? Deion Sanders. For anybody who doesn't know who Deion Sanders is, you can go ahead and look that up. I'm only going to be covering the history of the shoe. You'll have to do your separate research on Deion himself, but he is a legend. Prime time, So got him right here. The thing looks good. Well, let me put this one out. I'd increase this one up already. First thing I'll say is fitting wise. People do say these run a little small. I don't necessarily feel like they run small, but they are hard to get on your foot at least. So keep that in mind when purchasing. If you can try them on, I would. It did take some getting in, some force to get into, but once I got in, the 10 was too big, so I want my true size 9.5. Like I do with not all other trainers. Hirachis run like notoriously small. I can't even fit a 10 in the Hirachis. But other trainers, I do go 9.5 in. So whatever you wear, your Bo Jacksons, your Griffeys, and stuff like that, I would go true to size. So this is the Atlanta Falcons colorway, commonly confused as the 49ers colorway. Well, I'm here to set that straight. This is not the 49ers colorway. This gold here and the gold here, not for the 49ers. So the next season after this, this was his final season in Atlanta. He was with the 49ers, and he does do a Diamond Turf 2 in a 49ers colorway, but this gold here is only meant to represent his affinity for gold throughout his childhood, and maybe not throughout his childhood, but throughout his adult. Well, you can have an affinity without having it. So yeah, the gold is here for his, it's a tribute to his affinity for gold and his flamboyantness that gave him a lot of attention during his career. So. The Atlanta Falcons colorway is the most famous colorway we've gotten of the Diamond Turf 1. Behind that would probably be the Emerald colorway, which is set to release this fall. Excited for that one. I think that might be presumptuous. I like that one maybe a little bit more than this one. And for those of you who don't know, the Emerald colorway is similar to like the Freshwater Griffey colorway. Even though these did come out first, so this is kind of the original teal trainer. Which is kind of crazy. I didn't know that until today, that he beat Griffey to the Freshwater colorway, but it didn't stick. But obviously he's not playing for a teal team, so I understand why it didn't stick. It's literally a Mariners colorway, so that makes sense. So the DC1 is also the most retroed Deion we've ever had. Not this color necessarily, so we've gotten this color 4 times, including the release of last weekend. And that's the original 1993, the 05, 010, 2010, and 2025. So this is the closest retro we've ever gotten to the original 1993-94 pair with the gold stitching on the back. The 05 and the 2010 pair both came with red stitching, and the 2010 pair actually replaces this Diamond Turf logo with it's still a Diamond Turf logo, but it says 2010, so that one's a special retro, but this is as true to the OG as we can get. It was really hard for me to find pictures of that on a 1993 pair, but I'll make sure to put those on the screen because They look good. This is like very close to the original cut. They did a great job. I'm super satisfied with that. So the DT2 has been retroed twice. There's six total Deion's signature models. We thought they were done in 1998, but we did get one later. I'll explain that. So this is the DT1. The DT2 released in 1994 and received a retro in 2012. The DT Max 96, which is the one that most people are familiar with outside of this one, the dinosaur looking one that came out last year. So that came out obviously 96. It received a retro in 08, 2010, 2013, and 2024 last year. Really famous. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm glad I do get to own a part of his collection here with these instead of those, because I did have thoughts of getting those, but I'm glad I got this. We have the DT4, which only released in 1997, has received no retros so far. The DT5 has also released in 1998 and has also not received any retros so far. The DT6 came 17 years later after the last one, and that came in 2015. So Nike and Deion rekindled some flame there, just to set us take us back to the past, blast from the past. It didn't sell very well. That's why it didn't continue, and we didn't get any more Deion's until 2024. So I feel like that makes sense. I do want to speak on his contract status with Nike, but I'll be right back. So the next thing I want to speak on is Deion's contract arrangements. So when he was first signed in 1993, with the release of his signature shoe, Deion was promised $250,000 with the possibility of getting more. This did end up netting him a little over $1 million, or a little over seven figures. The numbers aren't really 100% out there for the public. So after 1998, when his deal did end, he still wore Nikes and Jordans until a certain point, which the time is not clear, when exactly his relationship with Nike soured, but he did end up leaving Nike because of compensation. He just felt like they weren't cutting check, Understandably so. He does say in an interview at some point that he was outselling Michael Jordan sneakers because of their limited runs. But I mean, rightfully so. I understand. He's always been a big name and a big personality, so I can understand why he felt like he was entitled to whatever number he was looking for. So in a 2017 interview, he even said that he would never return to Nike. Flash forward to 2025, we know that that's not the case. But in 2009, he actually ended up signing with Under Armour, and he ended up getting the Jackson State to switch their sponsorship to Under Armour instead of Nike after he had been there 10 years. So flash forward again, 2023, he becomes a Colorado head coach. He is seen for the first few months not wearing any Nike clothes, even though they're a Nike school, and everybody's kind of like, dang, what is he doing? What's going on? Eventually, it's revealed that he is obligated to wear Nike clothes with his job, and then he does end up having to wear it. We see him wearing it in the coming months. Flash forward again to July 2023. That's when him and Nike did publicly announce that they were returning together, and they flashed pictures of the DT96, which we did receive in 2024. Now, flash forward to 2025, it's been stated that his new deal is worth over $10 million. So Deion got what he wanted. I don't know if he got all that he deserved, but obviously everything after 1998. So the DT6, the retro of this in 2010, the retros of the DT Max in 2010, 2013, the DT2 in 2012. He wasn't getting paid for any of that. So obviously I mean, that's not fun. I hope they were able to come to some agreement where he was able to get compensated for that. But you guys, let me know down below what you guys think. Did he get all that he deserved? Did he deserve more? What shoes do you want to see come back? What's your favorite DT model? Let me know all this below. Did you cop these? I think it was a good cop. They sold out really fast. I have more people hitting me up about this than any other shoe this year in 2025. So you guys stay tuned. I'll have some more videos coming for you soon. I'll see you guys next time.